I mean,
Until we vote,
so.
yeah.
Okay, now we're live.
All right, call to order at 7:03 p.m. Roll call, Rosa Barroso,
Here.
Gary Cardenas,
Here.
Jennifer Cotto. Resign. Gabriela Fernandez.
Here.
Maria Sanchez.
Here.
And Lindsay Wallach, I am here. Order of business, any deferrals, additions, or deletions?
You would need to add, because you don't have a vice chair now.
So we're gonna add the
Motion,
election, a motion for elections for vice chair.
And secretary.
Secretary
Yeah, I
on
think
there. It's
secretary
only
is fine.
better be-
Um,
We're gonna do it on 6 old business. We'll add it on E, I guess.
well, you can,
Right,
you want
or
to do, I guess,
both, so we
both
could put B,
together, so
yeah.
really, right after this, you'll look for public comments, and then you can do
Elect
the
the
election,
secretary.
and then go back to
Perfect.
5, and then go your way down.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll do this here. And then the vice chair. So motion, do I have to get that approved?
Second, and then I'll second.
Okay.
Are you ready? I can.
Oh my God, my pen is not working. Is it not working? Nope. So right out, so any deferrals, I'm sorry, all in favor for second motion to add the motion for elections for vice chair?
Aye.
Okay. In the deferrals, would you guys be okay to moving the information for the website for new business, maybe for next time, because we still have so many things to sort out for this meeting? Like, who's gonna? I mean, I'm not prepared for any of that stuff right now, to be honest.
Or, so 60,
Yeah, 6C, to put it in for maybe next meeting.
so
for the
you can
deferrals.
defer it, you can
Yeah.
make a motion.
So motion to defer the resources and the website for next meeting,
I'll second.
the second, all in approval?
Aye.
Just because I know that we have so many other things to accomplish today. Anything else that we should do there? Okay, no. No public comments? And should we go into the adoption of the minutes for the last
Do
meeting or do the
the
elections
elections,
first? Okay, perfect. So we'll go do the elections. Would anybody want to volunteer for secretary or vice chair? Maria and Rosie? Larry? Gary?
Yeah,
I know.
everyone.
Gary doesn't want
I
to.
have
do it. I know. Never. He's like, no, don't even look at me. Vice chair. I nominate you for vice chair.
If you do vice chair, I go secretary.
Perfect.
On the record, I dislike all of you. We planned this months ago.
What do you do?
Because I have problems.
You want to talk about it?
Okay, just, I wanted to just verify, I don't know if any of you, I know, Gary, you are. If anyone else is in another committee,
No.
no?
No.
Okay. So
You're
fine.
not-
No, I know, but you're not like being nominated, but I mean,
No. That was me.
yes, but if someone else is part of another committee, then you can't have 2 elected positions. I just wanted to verify,
Yeah,
just
right.
didn't want to do anything against that. Okay, so motion, you said, no, that was volunteer.
Yeah, I volunteer.
So,
We voluntold.
well, you
whatever makes you
volunteered and then
And she
Sean
voluntold.
nominated. Okay,
So
so,
motion to nominate.
yeah, and then she would need to
Rosie
accept.
for vice chair. The second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. And then, motion to volunteer Maria.
Yes,
for
no, we
secretary.
should nominate
She
her
volunteered.
first, yeah. If you are all in favor.
She volunteered. I like the idea, let's do it.
And then we need someone second. Now I'm taking notes.
Second.
Second.
And then
All in favor?
Aye.
Look at us, guys, moving on up. I'm so proud of us.
You can leave now.
I know, we finally got to excuse me. Okay, perfect. So we got that down. So we can go into adoption of minutes.
Yes.
Perfect. So do we, all in favor?
No,
No?
because like, Gary, you want to say it?
Oh, yeah.
Officer
Yes.
Rodriguez for it? It's
Yeah,
Officer
the
Amber.
correction, and the name
Okay. We're
on
okay.
up two.
Okay.
At the top.
Other than that, they're okay, a motion to approve.
A motion to approve with the correction
With the correction.
of Officer Amador. All in favor? Or no,
So how,
is
I
there-
was reporting secretary, but I was absent.
I did that one. I think I did this one, right? Didn't I?
I
do this?
think you did.
Yeah, I did this one. I can check
Oh,
right here
yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah. Rosie did that one,
Yeah.
as a fill-in that day.
So change the secretary for you.
Yes,
Is it the
standard,
name?
whatever.
You're right. Mhm.
Did you go for Rosa Barosa?
Uh-huh.
But it's
No.
at the end.
No, I know, but we're creative.
Because it goes in her name, the Rosa Barbosa.
It sounds better. Okay, that was the only thing to change in the minute.
We can legally change Rosie's name.
Sure. Only whatever you want, I'll answer. It doesn't matter.
All right, so, motion to approve minutes
Gary didn't. I mean, Gary,
Oh,
I motion.
you did,
With the
yeah.
correction.
with the correction
With the
and now
correction.
quote.
and I seconded.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
My apologies. I didn't hear Gary over there. I am. Oh, boy. Okay, so now we can go into old business. So I know that the date and the time of the meeting, it's a reoccurring issue for all of us, and hence why she resigned, and a lot of us can't make it at this time, because it's not realistic. So I know that you had given us some options.
Yes.
So I think what I'm gonna have us everybody do, because we're never gonna come into a time that works for everybody, we're just gonna vote on it. And that I think will be fair for all of us, if that's okay with you guys. Truthfully, it doesn't work for me. At 7 o'clock, I have a 7-year-old daughter, I gotta find a babysitter right now for an hour. And if it was a little bit early, I could at least stay after work. It's just not convenient. And clearly, by everybody else not showing up in the last 4 months, everybody keeps canceling because it's not a convenient time. So.
And for me, it's becoming more difficult because my wife is Parkinson's.
Oh,
And I can leave her when I leave her. I'm giving her
yeah,
pain when I left home.
yeah.
Couldn't move around, so I had to make sure she was that time okay. Let her home during the morning, working.
Yeah.
Today is a little bit different.
I'm sorry. So I know we discussed it back in March, and then we had come up with a couple of options based on your availability.
Yes.
I don't know if
So-
anything's changed with that. If you want to give us an
I
update.
honestly don't know. I just looked through
Okay.
it again, but I really don't.
I think we based it off on your office hours, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have no
Wednesday
idea. I know mornings.
It
for
was
the most
10,
part,
8, 9.
would work. I don't know
Okay.
where in the future it is, but I really haven't. That's fine. We'll look at what's available.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You said,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I already sent
You need a second.
an email.
Okay. Do you guys have a preference of a week? Like the first week, second week, third week? What's-
Just give us what you have available. We'll
Okay.
base it off on- That deserves a, throw her sweater on the floor.
How are you, Karen?
You're my elder, even if you're older than me.
Okay, so it looks like we could do, Wednesday mornings. That would be this, let me double check. Okay, it looks like the second Wednesday of the month around 9 to 10:30. Like, so,
I'll work until 9.
So like 9:30 to 10:30? Would that be,
9:30, yeah.
that would be one option, okay.
I'm at work.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay,
What else do we need?
mornings, don't work for you?
Sure.
Okay, so it would be then afternoon, so. Around what time?
We do have available.
Well,
It's all gonna be like,
okay. For the first Wednesday. I think I think like starting at 3 is available, but then I have my other meeting at 5:30.
so that would be the second Wednesday,
The first,
I'm so sorry, the first Wednesday.
Yeah.
You wanna put them on here?
Yeah.
Now we get to see
Yeah,
everything there
and
is.
then we can do option one.
The first Wednesday, you said possibly 3 p.m.
from 3 to 5. So it would have to end at 5.
You have a.
So either 3 or 4
I'm
p.m.
working today.
Let's just write down all the.
Yeah,
The options
yeah.
and then we'll.
That's all we have for the first. For the second
Or,
Wednesday.
let me double check Thursday, because I'm also here on, not every Thursday, but okay, divided.
Getting more hours.
I don't have this paper.
And then the second Wednesday, we have in the mornings. From 9:30 to 10:30. 9,
We have 9 and 10 available. Right?
second until 10:30.
9:30 and the second Wednesday.
Okay, so just 9. Yeah.
Okay, Thursdays. 2 to 5 is available,
Every Thursday?
the first Thursday.
Okay. So first.
I'm going by weeks because if not,
Okay.
we're just gonna go.
That's fine. Okay.
The second week I had, yeah, that's when I
The
had
Wednesday.
the 9, well, I mean, we'll.
Yeah, 9 to
9:30.
10:30 or whatever. yeah.
Okay. If not, let me check.
Okay, the reason it's so important for us, like, we, for April, I had scheduled guests to come because they wanted us to be a part of something that they were doing in the town that was correlating with mental health for Frank's son, and we're gonna do a new suicide plaque. And everybody canceled the day before or the day of, and I had to cancel on him and Councilman Cordas and everybody that was gonna come for that meeting. Because they want us as a mental health task force to participate. And we ended up, Rosie and I having to do it outside from the mental health task force because we had not voted on the event.
Friend.
And we did it as a
Yeah.
friend to him, but they still reached out and they were like, why didn't you guys do it? Because we keep canceling. So we're not participating in any of the events that we should be participating as the town, you know? So we did support him, like, out of this, we did it just like on our own through our companies, but it would have been nice for us to have been there as the town. You know, but unless we vote for things, we can't participate as a task force,
Right.
you know? And I know they, you know, they're always trying to do things, but we need to figure out a time for us to be able to. I mean,
Okay. The last. Oh, hold on. The last Thursday,
Like the 4th, I guess.
Yes.
4th.
the 4th. Thursday of the month it would have to be, so like no later than 5:30, but let me see.
Mayor, what time would you get out, what's the earliest you could get out of work?
4 o'clock. And I'm coming from downtown, so I get rush hours,
Yeah.
45 minutes.
And for 37 years. my mom.
Right, Gary?
I know how that works.
How old are you?
37 years from downtown. Work from year to year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you work in the, you went in the human hospital?
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
seniors?
Yes, the old seniors.
My dad was a Boston Palmer. Interrupt me whenever you find. My dad was a Boston Palmer forever, and when they remodeled that, he helped remodel it. I was born there.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Bascom Palmer's, how you guys done?
Like,
No,
that's what.
I know. And listen, people told me like, your dad did it. I'm like, I didn't even think about that. A friend of mine told me where he did it, and I did it there with that doctor. I should have. I didn't go. I should've.
Nobody likes to go to that area anymore.
I hate that.
It's just 'cause of-
So they go to Coral Gables,
Yeah, it's true.
Bernard.
Especially if you're so out west, like you go all the way there, it's a drive.
Yeah, now we have a new one in Doral.
Oh, right, oh, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right, actually,
you know
yes, I did, yes, I saw that.
That's right, that's the Jackson.
Yeah, so for me, during the day before 4 stuff.
Okay.
And, yeah, I gotta work for a living.
No, I know. Going about. What do you have, what was on the?
I'm retired.
Oh, you still,
No, I was gonna mention that, but, the third Wednesday. It's available from 12 to put 6 or 5:30. I'll double check that now because there's another committee that usually meets like at this time, but I don't know if it's exactly at 7 or at 6:30 or 6 or what time, so I'll just double
So I
check.
put 12, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those would be the start times
Yes,
for the.
But it's until 5:30.
So we have to.
the other committee, I don't know, they don't have it on the calendar, so let me just double check the email that they had sent out. Yeah, so it would be, the other one starts at 7, so I guess both.
So 5 and then 6 is also available.
and that's the third, that's the
Third
third.
Wednesday.
So if we meet on that Thursday, can you make it at 4:30? That's to, I
No,
mean, it's to drive on
No.
You probably won't.
5 then.
Thursday's not 5. There's no 5 available on Thursday.
I think there should be the
Oh.
last Thursday,
Mhm.
because I have a meeting at 6.
Oh, last. I'm sorry.
So that's the fourth one.
I'm so sorry.
Mhm. I'm the secretary.
I know.
I
I was like, man,
stop.
He's like, I got this.
Prove a point to someone I know, like I'm perfect. Oh, nice.
I'm super confused.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna make it really nice
Okay,
here.
good.
for everyone.
Okay. Figured
I'm
it.
confused.
I don't know what that's. Make it nice. Anything wrong? Alright, so first is-
I'm finishing here, and then I'm gonna transfer.
All right.
We can't work together. You gonna hire me so I could close my office?
No.
Or pay therapy and some mental health program?
Join forces together.
Okay, so for now, it's the 4th Thursday.
Uh-huh.
We said like, that it's open like from 12 to,
Oh, I wrote that for the third Wednesday. Okay, you said.
well,
12 to
I'll
6.
double check that now.
Okay,
because
okay.
June it has 5 weeks, so it's like completely thrown me off.
Okay,
But, my meeting is at 6, so yours would have to end like by 5:30.
starting at 12.
I
On that-
believe so, I'll double check right now.
Okay, leave that for me. Okay. So what have to, and that's 5:30.
Yes, so it looks like it's open. Yes, it's open.
So 12, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, for the fourth Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
The third, I'm missing the third Wednesday. We don't have anything for the third. No, because you're not here the second or the third Thursday. That's not
No, I could be, I just,
Okay.
it looks like it's packed.
okay.
So then you're just Thursday is the first and the fourth Thursday.
So I'm missing, I have Wednesday, I have first Wednesday, second Wednesday, third Wednesday, I have 12 to 6. And is there anything for the fourth Wednesday? Fourth Wednesday. Just.
Fourth Wednesday, I think was only Monday, morning,
Which is the 9:30.
yeah. But then Larry can't make it, so.
We have 3 4
Okay, I found what I had written. I'll just double check it now. Second, third, and fourth Wednesday from 9 to 12, but then I guess. there's still-
Don't let me throw the monkey wrench in the wheel. You know, do what you gotta do.
So you're available all day on Wednesday? The third?
I'm not available all day, but
Oh,
the
like
second,
pick one
third, yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I'm also working with everybody else's schedule, so I was trying to avoid the morning.
That's who we are.
Right? This is what.
I mean,
this is
these
what-
are a lot of options, a lot of
Yeah.
options, but. All right. That's it.
Yes.
You want one?
No, I'm just gonna make sure, then this one's done, whatever. And these are our options, so we can go one by one, you can look at it.
All right, so let me just, I'll read them out loud and then let's just confirm, make sure. that We all heard the same thing.
Go.
No, just go.
No.
Okay, so the
Go.
first, well, I'm gonna go through all the Wednesdays first.
Okay,
So the first Wednesday of the month, typically would have from 3 to 5.
yes,
Second Wednesday of the month, between 9 to 10:30.
yes.
I can't make it until 9:30.
No, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
You could-
Oh, yes. Yeah, the link. Yeah, the link.
Yeah, so from 9 to 10:30. On the third Wednesday, you can do the morning as well. From 9 to 10:30 and then 12 to 6.
Well, no, she said like 9.
12 to 6 for sure.
Okay,
There's
so
a
this
meeting
one-
that was moved, but
So let's just
this
take away
one-
the morning one, okay, that's the third, just. And then the fourth Wednesday, it's the morning block as well, only from 9 to 10:30.
yes,
So Thursdays now, the first Thursday of the month, we can do 2, 3, or 4 p.m. Second and third Thursdays, no availability, and then it'll be the fourth Thursday, we can do from 12 to 4.
the fourth Thursday.
The fourth
Yeah.
Thursday from 12 to 4. 4 o'clock would be the last time, so we could be done by 5.
Yeah.
And that's it. Do you guys have a prep? I know you, well, your scenario, I mean, it's difficult with the times. Anybody else, anything, you guys have any certain days that you're completely against, so we can start narrowing it down?
My issues are not days. Morning is easier for me to be available. In the the same thing, my son and all those
It's just a lot,
things
I
and
know, yeah, it's-
still. Well, 5, it's, I think it's still good, because I can still leave him like after school or something and then coordinate something, but 7 is harder than 5, so 5 is better, but mornings are perfect.
Okay,
But I can make an effort and make it a 5.
got it. Gary? You have anything, any days against or anything? I think you can say Thursdays, you have another meeting, right, on your own? I
Yeah,
don't even
but
think that's
that's,
an option.
no, actually, that's looking at that. That's the Veterans Committee, that's the second,
Okay, so we don't even have an option,
second
that's,
Thursday.
okay, that's fine. It wouldn't contradict any other days that you'd be against or exposed.
9 to 10:30 is good.
Okay, what about?
Second
I mean,
Wednesday,
9:30.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
second Wednesday, I have the
Yeah,
chamber
and then for
We have a
Thursday,
change with the second
12
one.
to 4. Well,
at 11. Out of your 11,
Okay, so then this could still technically. okay.
yeah. And the afternoons, you know, are catastrophic. I don't even know.
No,
Getting
Gary,
there.
I'm
the
sorry,
12 to
man.
4.
So that may interfere.
Because I.
Because
like
to be honest with you,
and
mornings
then
are just
it's
easier.
5
My daughter's in school and I can go where, you know, where it is after
And I finish at
2:30, it's
3:45.
chaotic. And I live in Doral. I literally have to drive from there all the way around the gates at this hour. If you guys are okay with that, do you guys want to take a vote for morning, like?
I think we have to vote.
No, but I'm saying,
Oh.
but like, a Wednesday, whether it's the 2nd or the 4th, is that gonna make a difference to anybody? I know you said you have the chamber on
Yeah,
on
but
the
we-
Wednesday.
We finish by 10:30. And it's here, it's
So you
sugar.
don't have to do any stuff beforehand or anything like that to
No.
prepare? Okay. And you.
What day was that again?
Second Wednesday of every month, from 11, I have to be there from 11 to 2 or maybe 3.
Maria, you
I'm on the
don't
board.
have anything with Wednesdays at all? You're good? And Gary, you just said after 9:30. To start
From
9:30 to 10:30,
10:30.
that's. And would you be opposed to maybe then the 4th Wednesday?
No, I was actually gonna tell you that that would be fine because so I have 6 hours a week.
Yeah.
So I have the 4th week, that Thursday, I have a meeting at night.
Mhm.
So then I could just divide them and I'll do some hours that Thursday and then I could do the other hours with you guys
And you'd be
on
okay with that,
Wednesday.
that Wednesday when we work out for your schedule too? Okay. All right, so then the 4th Wednesday at 9:30 to 10:30. And I'll put in a motion.
Is the motion?
Yeah.
I'll second, I'm sorry. I'll put in the motion. I'm like, I.
All those in favor?
Nay,
Yeah.
I will give you my resignation, will fit in your timeframe. If you have another opening in another committee, preferably the Public Safety Committee,
Ooh.
I would like to have an opportunity to join that committee.
I don't know. I will find out because that's another committee.
And you're not the,
I'm not the committee liaison.
can you communicate
Yes,
with your
yes.
counterpart? Okay.
So for publicity.
You know Nancy?
No, I have not met.
Nancy
Nancy.
Rogers.
You want her, you want me to give you her info? Or you
No,
want to go?
no,
I think they
Oh.
actually do have a, they have to,
you available?
I think.
Okay.
And Brandon's on that too.
If you can do that for me, I greatly
What's the name?
appreciate it. So at this time, I want to depart. Leave you to your meeting. It's been rough for this committee to get going. Took us 6 months from the time that I volunteered to get going, and then we had all these barriers.
And before that, a year.
Yeah, because you know, the COVID. So anyway, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very
No,
much.
no, thank you for the patience. Yes, yes. Well,
No, because I met him at the door.
Oh,
I was
that's.
like, hi,
you
you.
opened the door for me. That was very nice. No, it's like, you know, I didn't want to barge in or
And I did, I'm like,
police come after me for breaking it in. Pull the door open.
listen, they took
It's a pleasure. Take care.
Come back.
Oh.
15 minutes just for another
I'm
committee.
here, I'm here.
it.
Lots of luck, all right?
Thank you, Larry.
Gary, take care. Good seeing you again.
Take
Bye,
care.
folks.
Right to
Can you
downtown.
just send me an email so that I can.
Yeah, I'll send it, tomorrow. You're not working, but you'll get it. I'll send
Yes,
it.
I am. I have my meeting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to all the good friends and all that. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Larry.
Put that on there. So our next meeting will be, let's put it on here, guys,
The
finally.
26th? No, next week. No. next week. The 26th, right? July?
I'm open.
July 26th.
That sounds right.
That is my birthday month.
Oh, God.
Half birthday month.
Oh, God. I'm just saying, because I'm gonna put it in my calendar.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And then possibly be that we're official.
What, 9:30, right?
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be much better.
I think it is, and we're actually gonna be able to do the things that we are set up.
Or at least show up in places.
Fantastic day.
If we're
like
we're
when you-
showing up.
People were showing up, exactly. Because like, there's so much stuff that we can do that we'll discuss here, like how to increase the awareness that we're here, because people don't know, but how can we tell them? We don't even have a date or a time.
And Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy came.
Mhm. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I
Okay,
know-
I'm so sorry.
No, no,
I
it's
know,
okay.
okay, 9:30 to 10:30.
Yes,
Okay.
right, we're good?
Yes.
All right.
It takes a year, so.
Got it. Okay, I just put it on my calendar, reoccurring.
We'll celebrate on that day.
We'll celebrate on that.
July 26th,
My half birthday?
Yeah.
after the revolution.
Oh,
Oh.
of course, Rosie. was
Well,
born
we're gonna
on-
celebrate.
Of course she was.
Half birthday.
Of course she was born on.
You know, beauty,
Birthday.
the beauty that was created.
All righty then. Why you gotta be so rude? That's fine. My daughter dedicated that one to me.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so rude?
That's your plan. That's your
All right, so. The next thing here is the update of task force to committee. So. I had a little conversation about this. I don't think this is something we're really gonna win with having to go back and change it. I was gonna know, I believe we had this conversation where I was told that it was just, that was how it was voted in, or that was the intention of the name of, right? Is that
That's, I guess, like the name that they approved the
That they had
committee
approved.
with.
that the town approved? Honestly, guys, whether we're called task force or committee at this point, I really don't care. I just wanna move on. I think that we should just focus on proving ourselves as a committee and doing good things, and then once we have proved ourselves, that we got our stuff together, then we can come back and go back to the town and say, hey, listen. We wanna change this, or we wanna do
Right
that.
now, the way some of the voices are,
I don't even.
with the budget planning is. The town has spending all these money
Mhm,
in this committee that people hardly attend
mhm,
the events. So why?
mhm.
So we don't want to be named a committee.
Mhm.
So,
It's not a good time to be a
to
committee.
be a committee,
Maybe when we bring our own.
which brings
Which
me,
I think, well, that's one of our things, that what's really different is that we are gonna try to bring money that we don't have to ask the town for. And hopefully that's something that we can accomplish, and we will, because we've already done it before.
And if I'm not mistaken, we have a grant writer.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we're fine.
So we'll figure that out.
which
so-
brings us to the next thing that I was going to talk about. We're not in the budget. We're
No,
not,
we're not included in any of those conversations. I noted, I saw the whole
And
thing,
so
Okay.
that's why,
which is fine.
yeah, but that means that we have to find money else, right?
Exactly.
Like we did the first time.
At least for this upcoming fiscal year.
Exactly.
Because if you guys would have met earlier, you guys would
Right.
have like put something together and
Yeah.
then
Right.
presented it,
Yeah.
but since that opportunity.
No, the first
Yeah.
time the banners, I got $5,000 from your banner.
Exactly.
That's how we got them.
Mhm. So I'm sure we'll be able to do that. Hopefully,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
improve ourselves.
And then
So-
the grants for mental health.
1,000%. So if we're all okay with that, I'm just gonna put the motion that we're just gonna drop that and we're just gonna stay
Yeah,
as the
we gotta
mental health
wait it.
task force, and if everybody's good with that.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, second. Yep.
All in favor?
Hi.
Okay, so we will stay as a task force, so we are here like superheroes, but.
Right now.
Don't talk to me, I'm hungry. All right, so, with that said. We can move into the new business. But I'm going to say that since we accomplished a lot for this one meeting, let's regroup, for July, and we can start then discussing I'll bring my computer and I'll bring the flyer and how we're gonna print it, and we'll go about all of that. Fair enough? And we'll-
I actually brought the
You
flyer.
did?
It's just this one. You guys can look it over. I don't have, like, it doesn't have to be official, but if you would like anything changed,
I don't think you ever.
Yeah.
You did you find it there as editable somewhere?
I don't know. I gave it to.
Got lost.
No, I don't.
That one?
I don't even lost. We don't know whether it got submitted. I don't know if it got submitted as an
That's true.
editable, whatever.
That was like a
Yeah.
You guys,
Or was it
No.
somebody
else in there.
customers? When we tried asking for the edible, the version of the.
Who did this?
Somebody
this,
from the
when
task
we-
force.
I mean,
Okay.
we, that copy that you guys had.
Yeah.
And then we submitted,
Yeah,
and
so then I
this
gave
was
it
supposed to be the link to the website.
Correct.
Yeah.
to the page.
See, the thing is that when, at that time, the person that did it, that from
The
the
website?
website, I don't, they submitted that to the liaison at that time, but I don't know if they sent her an editable version of it. So all we have is like a version that we can edit.
And then it was
So-
two of them working together. One of them left or something. Remember,
Yeah,
the
it was all
girl stopped
changed.
coming, and then Dr. Malcolm
Right, right.
didn't have it. It was like a.
So maybe what we could discuss at the next meeting is
I don't.
maybe redoing
I
it.
don't know.
I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
I can't, I don't even know. I'll take it.
I mean,
Yeah.
our department was the one that did that. So if you
What?
guys,
No,
yeah, like
really?
they, yeah,
Did
they.
we did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
That's what I was saying, this one.
yeah,
We
that
already,
one.
we
It's
already
like,
have
I
an
know.
electronic version of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have no idea if he was able to find like the file, maybe they had sent it.
Or did you
Yeah,
read it? Or
yeah,
you
I
just
feel
read
like
it?
the exact.
Created the whole thing. So this, we can modify whatever we want,
Yes,
because
I,
we have the electronic version.
yes,
Perfect, okay,
And that
All
was-
right.
at least now this updated one.
Yeah.
So it's based off.
Because
of
it has the QR code.
yeah.
The original was this.
Exactly.
There
So
we
then,
go.
The website.
Yeah, this is, this, because I remember, these are all the suggestions we gave the last meeting.
Yeah, because it was,
So this takes to the web, to this website, which is,
It's the pasta, but it does.
Yeah.
it's Miami Lakes. But then there is our names there.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's just for the committee name. So that's for all the committees are on the website like that. But if you scroll down, there's a little thing that says some other vendors and we
You
don't know.
talk to us about that, like
We
who
don't know.
knows who they are and why they're there and
Yeah.
who picked them.
Exactly. We don't know.
no, we actually, we.
George is not here.
Well, it's not even that. It was, according to the whoever, they were all gonna be nonprofits. Those are not all nonprofits.
Exactly.
Those are for profit.
Exactly. So that's where like the.
Two, actually.
this-
One's a firefighter and the other one is not a
Yeah, so
nonprofit.
that's where the discrepancy is in which we were asking for the resources, that we were told only nonprofits can be there, but then there are for-profits on the actual website of the town.
yes,
So I think during our next meeting, maybe we can all gather up some non-for-profits and then we can submit the request to remove those people that are on there. And then we're gonna follow the rules for the nonprofits for mental health.
Yeah, this is the same that we had originally.
So
I
are
didn't
you?
even know, now being like a resident of Miami Lakes, I didn't know there was a nonprofit resource and profit.
There's a couple
I
nonprofits
have
there.
one, she has one. We also have for-profits.
Mhm.
But we don't have a lot of them.
There's not that many nonprofit.
So is it two different companies?
Mine? Yeah. I
One
have a
is non-
for-profit and I have a nonprofit, yeah. As so does she.
So how do you found your nonprofit?
Grant donation.
Yeah. But
I mean, mine is small, so it's.
But both are open to people, to public to get help?
so that thing is that we now, so that's what I'm gonna say for the next meeting, that we will touch base on the resources that we're gonna put on there, and maybe we can come back that day with a couple of. And then what I was told is that we can expand, it doesn't have to be just the Miami Lakes, because if we know there aren't that many nonprofits in
Right.
Miami Lakes.
Yeah.
I don't think there's
That
any.
was one of the questions, yeah.
So then we can expand to Miami-Dade County, let's do our research and see what we guys come and gather, and then we can discuss that next meeting, and then I'll bring my laptop, because I have the website already built out. And then we can kind of just do that, and then we can kind of then submit it to them to see if they'll approve it or what we have to do.
Like we did
Like we did
before.
the first time, so that we can actually go live with that one,
Right.
with the correct resources. And then we can discuss, and then so that way, I don't want to discuss this today yet until we figure out the website, in case we're gonna make any changes, so that we can update the flyer and it all. Cause I'm even thinking this is the look is a little outdated, maybe the color schemes, like I would want to put green, because green is mental health, color is not blue.
And we did it as a sample.
And this was just a
Yeah.
sample, it was, and it wasn't even
Yeah.
honestly created by anybody that's still here, I don't remember who did it. But,
Dr. Malcolm.
oh yeah, that's it. Well, I would like to kind of change it and make it a little bit more, like I wanted to match the website. I want it to be some coherence in that, so I can help us with that. So we'll look at the flyer and the website for the next meeting. And then,
So that would be motion to defer.
motion to defer those.
I
two.
would like for us to do the following.
I would like for us to do the following. I would-
I've decided you're not even gonna do it.
No, I'm asking you guys, I'm
I'm just saying,
discussing.
make sure you're linked.
So is it okay for us to defer doing the website and the flyer for our next meeting?
Yes, nice second
Motion?
it. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, perfect. And then 7B, increase awareness on our task force. So I have been told that we are allowed to go to other committees and now introduce ourselves. So
Great.
now that we have a time and a date that is set and convenient and we're all gonna show up, I think that it would be nice and I can help out, maybe we can kind of like, whatever we can divide and conquer.
Do we have a logo? Anything?
Just
you-
go on the
Do you know
website.
how to use a cricket? I have a cricket. You know how to use it? It's
No.
your, right, see?
No,
Like an iron on shirt, we can buy those shirts. I'll
Yeah.
donate them.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, the
So-
only thing is that we should probably double check that because since it is a town committee and you guys might want to put like a town logo or
Oh.
something, so
Okay.
So
we can just double check that.
Okay, so motion to double check.
Motion, yeah, motion to look into, the logo, making T-shirts of our task force. That will be funded by ourselves.
I'll donate it. No, I'll donate it.
Yeah, that Rosie will do.
Our son. I'm non.
No problem. So. That's a great idea to increase awareness. We can wear those, it'd be nice. We'll
And
look
nothing
like-
fancy, but just like
Mhm.
that.
Like what
Mary.
with our name
Yeah.
on it, exactly, that's cool.
I'm the American. I like the flag.
Look at that, break the stigma, Gary.
Wow, what a modeling.
You know,
thing.
the guys did, I wanted a meeting to the restaurant. He's,
I wanna know.
he said, okay,
You wrestle?
no, it was funny, we had the whole room filled, over 20 members. And he said, okay, so what do we wear for the Memorial Day or Veterans Day? I said, oh, just the blue shirt, or polo shirt and khaki pants. Oh, but here, I'll show you. My son and this guy, works for a healthcare company. And he says, I'll show you, my son is a fire chief or whatever, and they just have a new uniform they're coming up with, so he was modeling, let me show you how, what they do. So he has 10 years, so he has him walking down between the tables.
Modeling?
Yeah, so I go, okay, now, okay, so go ahead, start going, okay, now put this in here, put this in there, and then go like this, and everybody just got, and he looks at this. I fell for it.
Poor man is sitting.
We won't get
waiting.
back to you, Carrie.
Larry.
So we got the T-shirts and then, visiting the other committees and telling them about our committee, and then we're here. And then they could also, maybe somebody else would be interested in participating in our committee.
So probably we should have at least the flyer ready when we go to another. meeting. So
Yeah.
this is the flyer, this is what we do,
Exactly.
this is how we
There's like a
dress.
shirt and
And this is
everything
the
like
time
that.
we meet and then.
We can actually, so we have one task
Oh,
done,
that's
which is a time and a meeting.
Right.
So that's kind of it. So we can tackle that also once we're done with everything else.
And also what you can do,
Mhm.
one of the opportunities that would have been great, but we didn't have a flyer or
Yeah.
anything, was the health and resource fair.
Mhm.
So there's always next year, but also what other committees do sometimes is that they'll go and like during public comments,
Mhm.
they'll just like to another committee.
Oh, like Nancy.
Yes,
like
and
what
it's
she
like,
did.
oh, like I'm a member of like
Yeah.
this committee, like we would love to like be partner for like a workshop or an event or whatever. Or.
We
That's how
always
they
do that
it.
through you? Or we contact them, like, hey, can we go and speak?
Well, that's just public comments, so you
Oh,
could just
okay.
vote, but I mean, if there is something that like, there's like a specific month coming up that you guys would like to partner with something,
Got
like
it.
back to school, let's say, I don't know.
Mhm.
And then you want to go to education advisory board, so I mean, I can let them know, and it would be better if it's.
Of course, yeah,
Because
do
maybe for public comments, you only have like 3 minutes basically to.
To introduce ourselves would be great. Maybe we can do it like in August, after July, we
Mhm.
maybe come down with some stuff. Now, for September.
Yeah, no, and I know like in the beginning, we were approached by like everyone, Mario and Andy, everyone. so-
Yeah, maybe we'll create momentum and more people will want to join and we can get more members.
Are we allowed to, because I know you spoke to Claris about something, are we allowed to tell people about the mental health? Okay, all right.
Yeah, we can discuss it, we can tell that we're here and.
As long as what you can't do is.
Yeah.
Not which, hopefully by next meeting, we'll have, the deputy town attorney here to talk more about that. So, actually, I'll talk a little bit about it, but not completely because I'm not gonna give the presentation he does, but just like one of the things that I did want to mention in the announcement, but
Okay,
you can finish. I don't know if you did the motion, like if you got a second for the shirts.
yeah, I think, Rosie seconded, are we all in favor for the shirts? Fine.
I mean, I will second, but I don't remember doing, I might have seconded. but
I don't remember either. That's why
I don't
remember.
remember, so just do it again.
Okay, so motion for the t-shirt, for us to ask, no, I did. I said-
Approval?
Yeah, for approval,
Okay.
use the logo.
Okay,
I
okay.
did use the
Okay.
motion.
Just in case I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. And then we'll go for the announcements.
Yes, so our next meeting is on the fourth Wednesday, the
Yes.
fourth Wednesday of the month, which would be July 26th. From 9:30 to 10:30. And so that's our set meeting date. Maybe there will be like, for some reason that we might need to reschedule, but I'll let you guys know if anything. And okay, so for my announcements. So one of the things is about, so sunshine law, it'll say it, in the community rules and regulations that you cannot discuss items that will be on the agenda with
Correct.
anyone else.
Anything that's
So-
coming up for approval.
Yes, so that's just one of the reminders. So yes, but you can like let people know that we exist. We are on the town website, so,
Okay.
um,
And then we would get it to you and then you would know what council person or whoever has an availability and they can interview whatever that goes out.
yes.
Okay.
So with that, you can email me if you know of anyone that would be interested.
Okay.
But then I would double check with the clerk's office.
Okay.
Okay.
And then also with, the new members,
By the way, this gentleman, he's a captain in the Army Reserves. He was a guest in Veterans Committee meeting last time. He's a PhD in mental health, and I told him
Who is
about the
that?
committee. His name is, you want to see, reach out to him. I don't have his contact.
okay,
He's a Chris Block. Chris Block. L-O-C-K-E, Block. L-O-C-K-E.
You know who might be interested too? I mean, I think you've seen him more than I do, William.
William, I told him, he was interested.
Okay.
okay,
Well, he
would
can't-
Jonathan have his contact information?
He should.
Okay,
He can't, oh, because he's your chair.
He's the sheriff, but he can be in a committee, he just cannot hold office.
okay, is he in another committee?
Yes,
Yeah, he's the chair of another
He's the
committee,
chair
but he
of the
could be,
Veterans
No, I mean like besides that committee, he can't have more than
I
two.
don't think.
no,
Okay.
because he told me he was, I told him about it.
Okay, so
I saw
you
him the other
said Chris Locke,
Chris Lock, L-O-C-K-E.
okay, and then is there somebody else?
No,
William is the chair of Veterans Affairs. That's the
So
other.
both of them,
Correct.
okay.
There might be two more people in William for one, and do you think Frank would be?
But I told him at the end of our meeting, I told him about it.
We'll ask him first. and then-
Oh,
Forget it. It's he works overnight. You're right, yeah.
Because I remember when talking, he would call me like.
You're right. Yeah, no. Not a good idea, okay. You're like volunteering. What about?
If Chris is interested, he joined the army at age 38.
Can
He
you do
signed
that?
up as a captain because of his PhD
Oh,
in mental health. He's actually waiting now to get promoted to major.
Does he do anything regarding mental health?
I don't know, I haven't gone into details.
So I mean, I feel like
But apparently he does.
You know, it feels like relief.
Good.
Accomplished.
So, yeah.
We don't have to understand.
Anything else about the rules or
Okay, well,
anything
yeah,
like
so it's.
I'm not really then.
Yeah.
But, so if you guys do know of any members, I mean, you can definitely let them know, they can reach out to me, the clerk's office if not. But kind of related on that, any emails that you would send to, if you need something from the Parks Department, because you wanted to reserve a room for a workshop or something. Anything that is related to this committee, you would email me. So you can copy the other person, and then just like address both of us in the email. But that way I will see the email, because it has been the case that somebody will send the email to maybe like somebody from Parks or Budget or from another department,
Okay.
and they copy me, but they address only the other person.
Oh, so
Yeah,
hi,
so
all,
the
I'm gonna
second-
reserve a room and.
Exactly, so just kind of like generalize it, so then that way I
Both of
can
you.
follow up.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, since I am not here every day.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit more difficult.
We haven't gotten there yet, but now that we're almost there, now we know.
And I met the guy in Parks the other day, I forgot his name. Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Durant,
yeah.
yes. So yeah, for anyone that you would need to contact, even if it's just clerical, if you just want to follow up with something, if it's something urgent, of course, you can copy her in the email and then, so, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but, I've updated my office hours. I have an automatic response on my email.
Yes.
Sometimes it doesn't show up. It'll kind of like, it won't notify you. I've seen that when I like blank copy, or when I send blank copy emails. But it is there. So the best way to reach me is by email. You can, call if I don't answer, leave me a voicemail, but definitely you can follow up by email, just in case. And so this was kind of what you guys mentioned, that event for the Plaque of Frank, I think you mentioned.
Mhm.
So, that would have been a great opportunity.
It was
But,
nice.
but for any other events, yes, you should definitely, if it's something that the committee would like to, either hold or just, participate in, you would all need to vote on that to approve it. And same thing for any flyers or anything like that. Especially if it will have a town logo, if it's something that like your nonprofit is, or like one of the events that you had sent out, like, oh, like if anybody would like to go, like just to go, not like
Exactly,
a
yeah, that's.
committee thing. Yeah, and I think that's it.
Perfect. Can I do one quick announcement?
If you're interested, I should be able to get more of these
Okay.
post-traumatic stress from the American Legion. Organization, what is it?
That was me.
How it's like,
What is
who gets it? Combat and development, military sexual trauma, what can be done? And that's how to, they have a lot of claims, but they have resources. Which
Maybe
We
we
can
can
do
do
that.
that.
So I can-
And the resource
Yeah,
page.
for the resource page, that's
If I get-
awesome,
I don't know if I'll get copies, more copies between now and then, but I can make copies of.
perfect.
Okay. So everyone can have.
Another thing we could possibly do too is, cause I'm the secretary in the Chamber of Commerce, we could potentially go and speak there if you guys want. I
That's a
would go,
great idea. And the resource page. Love it.
yeah, once we get it all, new Fred will tell us. But I'll have to ask him to approve.
Any
Before
other
we go.
comments? No, so can we go ahead and adjourn our meeting at 7:57 PM?
I don't. Second. I. I'm sick of it, we just wanna get started on it.
So excited, we're